Okay, and I am back. It has been a little while since I've done one of these Throwback Thursday videos, so kind of excited to do this. I just have not, frankly, had enough time to complete one, so apologies there. Just a lot going on. But here I am. Had a little bit of time, and I just got back from a work trip and discussed this story with some of my coworkers, and we were just kind of asking like random questions or whatever, kind of a get to know you type thing. And this story came up, and just kind of thought in the back of my head like this would be a good one to share. So here I am. Alright, so basically this is the story about how I committed insurance fraud at the age of like 12. So we had, growing up, like any boy, you know, in a fast, like some type of obsession or whatever, with like ninjas, Ninja Turtles, whatever, you know, watched a lot of Jean-Claude Van Damme movies, you know, all sorts of stuff. American Ninja, you guys remember that? American Ninja, that was awesome. Michael Dudikoff, it was good stuff. Anyway, so my brother had bought, so my brother was 16 at the time, I was 12, had bought little like ninja throwing stars, and of course we were not supposed to have these, I'm sure. And my parents were split up at this time, and or divorced, whatever, and my mom was working a lot of like 12-hour shifts, a lot of like 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., so we were home alone a lot. And I'm sleeping one morning, on some Saturday morning, and I hear this random like thud, like 15 seconds later, thud. What is happening? So I get up and I go out to the living room, and I see my brother with a ninja star throwing it in the living room against like a sheet of plywood, like leaning up against the wall. So this obviously is not a great idea. Of course that never triggered into our brains. So he's doing like these spin move 360s, rolling over the couch, chucking it into the wall, or chucking it into this piece of plywood. So when I come out, he's like, "You gotta check this out." So he does something on those lines, you know, a little 360 spin and chuck it into the wall, into this plywood. And of course he misses. He probably hit 100 of them before I got up. And as soon as I come out, he misses completely. It goes right through a double pane window in our living room. And so yeah, not a good situation, because one, we weren't supposed to have these, and chucking it through the window, just not a great thing. So we thought, like, how do we cover our tracks here? Basically, what's the best lie that we can come up with? And we had remembered that we had a barn on our property and saw a dead bird in the like the attic of the barn. So we go up, we get this dead bird, we bring it back, smart enough to think like, okay, we gotta take the glass from the inside, or the outside, and bring it on the inside. Put the dead bird like on the ground outside the window, and got some like fake vampire blood from Halloween, and dab some on some of the glass, and dab some on the bird. And I'm sure it didn't look right, but in the minds of us who were in a bit of a panic, like, it looked perfect. And so my mom gets home from work that night, and we're like, you know, hey, this happened. We were just sitting here watching TV, watching a movie, whatever, and this bird just crashes through, all deranged. So she calls the insurance company. They come out like on Monday, and sure enough, birds flying through windows is covered on insurance. And so insurance paid for a new window and like a new sliding door, like screen or whatever. We had like a screen door like on our back, and fixed that too for us for free. I think even like another cracked window, but yeah, the whole point was the bird flying through windows. So insurance company bought it, they paid for it, and yeah, so that was the first and only time I have committed insurance fraud. So yeah, that's it. Real quick and easy one. Just story was just kind of fresh on my mind, and thought that one was a good throwback story to share. So thanks for watching. Later.